Welcome back once again to the Reggies. You're here with Groper, Tommy and Jace, three blokes who could have been anything, chose to have fun instead. Now, you might be able to tell already with me voice, but I had an extra large Reggie weekend on Hamilton Island. Voice has just come back today from all the yelling because the Broncos getting up, in secret getting the money, and Timmy Zoo knocking the fuck out of Harrison. All I did was yell all weekend. So, look, what a weekend. Heaps to cover today. How are we, fellas?
Mate, great. It was a fucking awesome weekend. Apart from me shitting on our all-in, gonna blame the Broncos jersey. We'll get to that later. But it was just unreal. Watching Tim Zoo pound Harrison was just fucking great. And
six-piece combo.
Yeah, it was awesome. And what I love too is that, do you know how the ref does early stoppages every now and again? He let that bloke get
Man.
into the road.
I was going to bring this up later. I was screaming at the screen, stop it, what the fuck? Because I was like, not because I cared about him, but I was like, if he ends up losing, you know what I mean? And the ref didn't stop it.
Well, I was screaming too because I had a decent-sized bit of money on Zoo to win 7-12. So I was pumped, bud.
Fuck
It was fucking awesome, but so good.
Yeah.
So good for Aussie boxing.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah. And his finishing line, his opening line of the interview, got one sentence.
Yeah.
What's my motherfucking
It was a bit
name?
frenzy when she's like,
Oh, bro, did you hear her the whole fight?
oh, was that her?
That had to be, man.
Oh, had to be. But yeah, man, when he did that, she's like, Tim fucking Sam. I'm like, oh. Sort of took away from like the
She was, oh man, when the Tony is a wanker chant went up, off. So obviously they must have been clapping in between.
Yeah.
As they were clapping, all you could hear was Tony is a wanker. Like in between the crowd doing it, she said it by herself.
Hey, but good on her though.
Fucking
Like
funny.
she obviously supports the fuck out of what he's doing. So like that's prime. Like,
Speaking of support, actually, thanks again, guys, for the support. It's been unreal again this week.
yeah.
Don't forget, keep getting around the socials. The ROLC group's been going off. Yeah,
That's right.
There's plenty to cover in that today, which we'll get to. But yeah, thanks for the support. Keep telling your mates about us. We love it.
That's
it.
right. And if you like what you're hearing, fucking give us the old rating on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and shit like that. And if you want to get involved, RRLC is our Facebook group where everyone can say their little fucking spiel. And, you know, if you're liking something with the show, if you're not, your suggestions on who we're going to pick in the team and all that sort of shit.
Yeah.
Yep. We love it. And also, we're going to get to it later, but the sledge of the week. We've had a couple of crackers. Of crackers sent in. So if you've got a ripping sledge, send it through as a voice message on Instagram or Facebook, and we'll try and get to it.
I'm looking forward to that. That'll be good.
So we'll start off how we started last week. I've got a couple of Reggie stories here that's
beautiful.
been sent in.
Sounds good.
Now, this one goes for a bit, but fuck me, it's funny. We're back to the drinking piss out of a cricket box.
Jeez, it must be bigger than we think.
Yeah. So Andy Overend has sent this one through, and he said, one of our Mad Mondays themed tight and bright for the Mighty Kingfishers had a rule where you had to be back at the footy club ready for a start by 8 a.m. Fair enough, on Mad Monday. If you were late, you had to scull and drink out of the captain's cricket box. This was a rugby league team, and no one even asked or questioned where the cricket box came from, but play on. He's gone, I was in fine form, and the boys found me at the sheds having a kip on the post pads because I didn't want to be late for the 8 a.m. start. Anyway, I was up and about being a pest. My younger brother, who played in the same team, turned up late. The cricket box came out and beer was inserted. The younger brother laid on his back and I squatted nude over his face. The box was poured down my back through me crack and dropped into my brother's mouth, and an egg was cracked and it followed as a beer chaser. Blokes were spewing and the old boys who turned up to cook the barbie were gobsmacked.
Holy fuck.
Next level.
So I read it, laughed, and then went, that's fucked up.
That is fucked up.
Going brother.
Wow. Is that incest?
It's got to be. Are they from Tassie?
I don't know, Andy
Wow,
Overend.
that was fucking
So
wild.
I just want to know: is this drinking out of a cricket box? Is it like a culture?
Yeah, can you just let us know? Message us in if it's a fucking thing, because obviously I'm not into I don't play cricket myself or anything, but have you heard much of it, Grabber?
Oh, look, someone did do it in town the other week, but he was
It just
quoted.
happens.
He just
was-
didn't bring his cup.
He was
Yeah, he got
quoted.
thirsty.
So during the week, it was piss and rain,
Mm.
and they were playing at a field that does not drain well. And he said, "If we get on this week, I'll scull a beer out of me box."
Yeah.
Next thing they're on Sunday up, sun's shining,
Ah,
and so true to his word, he did it. Good on him.
fucking hell.
Um,
I should say too, before we get any further, I'm actually donning one of the reggiest cuts of all time on my dome right now. So have
yeah.
a fucking go at that.
jump on YouTube and have a
Side
look
on.
at that.
Yeah, if you're not on
fucking
YouTube,
hell.
go have a look. But yeah, it's a fucking mullet season, baby.
Like we were talking about last week, that is a shit chop.
Like it's
And he's-
purposely.
Yeah, on purpose.
I'm not doing that to be a cool dude.
Yeah,
Gutho behaviour.
Yeah, that's right.
and we will keep bringing it up, Clint.
It
Yeah.
will, yeah, until you do something about it, Clint. Or make it look less neat or something.
Yeah, make it look shit.
A couple of people sent this same footy profile card from back in the day. Oh, it's of a player who played for South Melbourne in the VFL. So this is like, must be back in the day. Footy profile cards are a thing. And this bloke, born in 62, stood 6'2", weighing in at 73 kilos.
It's a fucking rake.
And I quote this. This is what the card said, and I quote. I took a bit out. He is one of South Melbourne's most skillful players, but is having to work on curbing his aggression. A mad character, he is currently employed as a forklift driver. His other interests are cricket and discos.
Discos.
Fucking hell.
72 kilo rangy winger who loves the blue.
He was. He played on the wing. It was a VFL, so Aussie rules, but fuck me, I was laughing, eh? Like, that was the card, like the serious card. And it said, needs to work on curbing his aggression.
Back when
Just-
that was just like, that's what it was.
Yeah,
it was just
just a
like, oh,
different
he loves to
time.
stink. Just, you know,
Yeah.
good
90% of people back then were Reggies.
loves discos.
Yeah, well, 95, I reckon.
Bump that
Unreal.
number up.
For sure. That's fucking awesome.
So I reckon we should let rip this sledge of the week.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because it's a fucking bell
Hurler.
ringer.
Sounds good. I think before we play that, I reckon we could do even those cards ourselves. Like, you know, if we bring people in, we could do those cards and have like the stats for those people and what they do. But yeah,
Yeah.
sweet as. Let's get to this thing.
Howdy, gents. Hooksy here, mate, from Rock Vegas. Listen to your latest potty, episode number 3, talking about the greatest sledges. Play a little bit of local cricket in Rocky. This is going back when I was a bit of a young one. It's probably one of the funniest and greatest sledges I've ever heard. Play for the Gracie Bulls versus East Tigers back when they were in the comp. And Will Fielden. And we had this old wicketkeeper. He never normally said too much. He didn't really show much chat, didn't really sledge or anything. And his young fella played for the opposition. And so we're bowling, spinner's on, he's up to the stumps, just got a wicket. His young fella walks out the bat. And he's not normally one to sledge. So his young fella's facing up to his first pill. And he just whispers, with the best sledge I've probably ever heard, "Oi, I fucked your mum." Fucking buckled him. Batsman's knees buckled like no tomorrow. Walked away, everyone's giggling. He said it that quiet, but everyone around the bat heard it. It was the fucking best sledge ever. Probably the only place you can ever use it without probably copping a fucking punch to the jaw, but he got him. I fucked your mum. On ya. See ya, boys.
Fucking hell, that is so good.
Just
What
a
would you
good-
even do? Like, what?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wonder how old his young fella was. I hope he wasn't like 13 or 14 or something.
I don't know, but that
Good
is
old your mum joke to your son.
Yeah. Just-
Put a shit image in your head, wouldn't it?
oh, and I reckon the good bit is he said he didn't sledge much.
Yeah. Comes
He's
out with
just
that fucking
led
perler.
with that. The spinner's on too, so it's real quiet.
Yeah.
Fucking funny.
That's beautiful.
That's fucking.
Thanks for that entry. Fucking send them in.
Yeah. Well, there was a few. Look, we can only pick one.
Yeah, we're not going to sit
can't
here
do it
listening
all.
to sledges.
So hey, if you think you got a goodie, send the fucking thing in again.
Absolutely.
And if it didn't make it this week, fucking do better.
Yeah. Yeah, I've said that before. Now, what we do every week is we get into the Reggie's Rugby League Club. We're going to build a club over the season, and we've started picking CEOs, strappers, coaches. We've got the list going. This week, we're going to dive in, and we're going to pick some players.
Some marquees.
Some marquee
some,
players.
some excitement, you know, something that we've given the Dolphins shit about, even though they're just drilling it, is not having the marquee. But we're going to start with the marquees because, like we said, there's no salary cap in the RRLC. We got to say too, like it's a fantasy thing, so don't go thinking like, oh, what they're bringing old mate in.
Yeah.
But so yeah, we can pick whoever we want.
Yeah. And who knows? We might be the 18th club.
Yeah, that's
in the
Yeah,
NRL.
exactly.
That's right. I think it's worth saying too that remember we aren't just picking the best rugby league players.
Yeah.
We're picking blokes who resemble the Reggie, like just picking the old, like the best fucking team that
they may have
fits
never
our
picked
mold.
a fucking footy up in their life.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That
exactly.
doesn't matter.
That
It's
just,
a rugby league based team,
Yeah.
like as in structure wise, but it can be anyone.
that's right.
Any
exactly.
Reggie.
Yeah, fucking oath.
So we're going to pick a marquee each because I think the marquee, it's not just about their ability as a Reggie. They attract the fans
Yeah.
in too. Like your marquee players, they bring the fans to the game.
big
and-
names.
You know that?
Well, boys,
You know
I
that?
was thinking too, like as in, I keep going to the Dolphins, but they just built a team, so it's easy to refer
Yeah.
to. They brought the Storm boys in, the old forwards, the old heads that
Yeah.
set the benchmark about what the club's in. That's where I've gone today.
Yeah, right.
So I've gone a bloke who will fucking set cunts straight when they walk in the door.
Yeah, right.
Or-
like some
or
young
bent.
fella some young fella walks in and he just goes, righto, that's what it's about.
Yeah,
here."
sits him down and say, if you're going to be part of this fucking club, this is what it's about. Like this is, I reckon
I
I've
like
picked
it.
a bloke.
And he
who's-
goes, oh, I've made the right choice by signing here.
yeah, that's right. Brings a tear
Yeah.
to the young fella's eye.
Yeah. Well, I think my selection, he is exactly what we're going for.
Nice.
So,
Awesome.
with that, I might just kick it off.
Yeah, kick it off,
Yep.
Bruss.
Righto. I've picked him at 5'8", because
Ooh,
I
nice.
think that's a leader's position, you know. And this fella is a potential captain for me, Shane Warne.
Oh,
Hands
well
down.
done.
The greatest cricketer to ever play the game. None of this arguably shit either.
Yeah.
He just is the
Yeah.
greatest to have
Fucking
ever
oath.
played. Brain-wise, he was so good on the field. And he just carried himself as a Reggie physically. And fuck me, he got himself into some trouble off the field.
didn't he? It just
We
stands
had-
out in his own field too, like as a spinner. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
exactly.
Yeah. He had the diuretic pill that his mum gave him on the eve of the 2003 World Cup. So Shane Warne got done for performance-enhancing drugs and couldn't play the 03 World Cup.
Oh,
The can't bowl, can't throw that he said about one of the players that was playing for Australia at the time, and they blamed it on Joe, the cameraman. They said it was the bloke behind the camera that said it, but it was
Oh.
clearly Shane Warne. He still denied it all the way up until the day that he passed. He just
Yep.
went, "It wasn't me. I didn't say it." But fuck me, it sounded like
true
him.
Reggie form. Don't fucking admit
And then-
failure.
Yeah, exactly.
The mobile phone was his kryptonite.
Oh, yeah.
Just constantly in the shit for sending pictures of himself to chicks. But yeah, he just smoked darts, ate pies, hated training, and he was still the greatest of all time.
Exactly.
And that's I reckon the important part here is it's like we're picking him for that combination, the fact that he was still the greatest whilst doing that. Not
Yeah.
because he ate pies. Like when it's gonna they keep picking this they keep saying this bloke Aaron Gox or whatever.
Oh yeah,
And I'm just like,
his ability is shit.
that's what I mean. Why? Like, we're not just picking a bloke who fucking Otherwise, I'd be in the fucking team. We're picking a bloke who still has a fucking ability there. It's just he has a Reggie about him.
Yeah.
You know? I think it's a hard thing for people to get a grip of, but they're going to get it eventually.
They will. They'll look at the team and they'll get it.
They'll get it. I'll get it.
And saying that, we do have fictional characters as well. So
Just like Warney got it.
yeah,
Fictional characters.
Bobby Boucher
Oh, yeah, true.
Reg Rogan.
So,
and Reg.
oh, you called him Reg Rogan last week too.
Red Dragon. Yeah. Rogan.
Oh, there's a Warney story that a Aussie journo, his name's Crash Craddock, he used to go around with the team back before you could just watch and report on the games on the telly. He was the journo that travelled on tour.
Yeah.
And, like, imagine that as your job, for one. Just watching cricket and writing about it for your paper.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he's over on tour, and this is like mid-90s, and all these journos are looking at Warney going, he needs to change his diet, he's not fit enough, he needs to blah, blah, blah. They're all writing
Stop
about it.
partying.
But no, sorry, they were all saying it, but only one journo wrote about it. And Crash Craddock's editor has said, oh, can you go get a response off him and write it in our paper? So he calls him up. Yep, come up to me room, Crash. Shows him the story and he goes, this is absolute rubbish. I'm sick of yous all talking about me weight and me diet. I look after myself. I eat fucking blah, blah, blah. Anyway, 10 minutes later, Crash swears that 10 minutes later there was a knock at the door and it was the room service bringing up a strawberry milkshake and a cheese toasty at like 8:30 in the morning.
Oh, that is unreal.
He'd love a toasty. He would eat him at fucking lunch break during games.
He got baked beans sent over to India because that was like, he just loved baked beans and they didn't have them over there. So his first tour of India,
Fucking
this
hell.
crate of baked beans, all these baked beans companies were dying to send them over because it was for Warney. And then they're trying to sponsor him and shit.
Oh, wow. That's so
Just
good.
so
eh?
many Reggie stories. We could go on the whole episode
Oh,
about
yeah,
him, but
exactly.
I love that. I love that choice.
we won't pick
yeah,
him
me
as a
too.
skipper yet.
No.
But he's got potential. And I've got him in at 5'8" as a bit of a leader, you know, steers the team around.
Yep.
Well, I think you got to get your team together and see how they work and who's taking a leadership role before you pick a captain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No team just picks a captain when they say, "Oh, you coming to the club." You got to see how the boys gel.
You know what I also
Exactly
love
right.
is how serious you are taking this RRLC.
I love it.
It's
I
not a
fucking love
fucking joke.
No, it's not.
I'm taking it serious.
I just like it. That's what we need on the board.
Well, thanks, mate. Yeah.
It's good to see we haven't invested our hard earned for fucking nothing.
Oh, that's exactly
right.
right. We didn't found this club for fucking nothing. We're here to win.
Righto, who's up?
Right, my pick. So I'm going to be picking an 8 today. A bloke
Front
to
row.
set front row. A bloke to set the benchmark on what sort of mentality and attitude we want up front at the RRLC. So there are plenty of blokes that fit the mold for this position, but there is one bloke for me that just stands out, and I'll tell you why. There isn't many Yanks out there that us piss-drinking, analog dart punching Aussie degenerates can relate to. However, there is one, and a little bit of this bloke lives inside each and every Reggie out there. He also doesn't play a team sport, so it's even rarer. Because you don't really find a lot of these blokes that are just playing by themselves.
Yeah, that's right.
The one and only John Patrick Daly.
Oh, Big Daly.
He
Now-
was a good sniff for 8.
Mate,
We
this,
teased it.
Fucking oath,
We
yeah.
teased it, and
this
here he is.
5'11", 110 kilo nugget.
5'11".
Holy fuck.
Nugget knows exactly what it takes to succeed, all while having fun at the same time. In his illustrious career of 35 years, John Daly has won 19 titles in various golf tours. Out of 19, he has emerged victorious in 2 majors, the PGA Championship 1991 and the Open Championship in 95. According to the PGA Tour all-time career earnings list, John Daly has earned $10,270,681 throughout his career, not to mention all the endorsement deals and sponsors. Daly's current net worth is $2 million. So, so through 4 divorces and fuckloads of piss and punting, 4 divorces and fuckloads of piss and punting, Daly has earned. Has burnt through $8 million. If you can't find me a better fit up front at the RRLC, I'm all ears.
Yeah, that is a spiel, and I love it. He has burnt through way more than 8 million, by the way.
Well, that's just in career earnings. So that's
Yeah.
all I can say. Definitely.
Yeah.
Obviously, all his endorsements and shit is on
And
top
money
of,
he's won off punting.
Oh, well,
is on top of that.
clearly
But
not.
just his money there, like it's just
4 divorces.
4 divorces,
I
man.
wonder how many of those involve kids, like how many different kids he has.
Well, I don't know, because I read through a thing today when I was doing my research on him, and that came up with the divorces, and that's a big reason why he's obviously lost so much money.
Yeah.
Because he gets with chicks, marries them, and then they take him for half of what he's got. So
He-
he's been fucking halved 4 times.
He is a slow learner, it would seem.
I think he just does him. He just doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
That's why.
Darren,
That's
this is
why.
how I am.
That's why we need him up front at the RRLC.
Yeah.
A bloke to set the platform when
Yeah. Set the platform in the middle.
And early on in the piece, so when we bring these blokes in, Daly's there punching darts as they walk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
With
Surely
Warney.
he would need a bit of strapping tape.
Oh, surely.
Have to.
Surely.
Surely the old shoulder's fucking blown
Yeah.
out after this.
You know, he's probably he'll fucking play 60 minutes too, I reckon. Just on pure ticker.
Yeah. That's right. Just on deep heat and fucking passion.
Yeah. Righto.
Yeah. That's my pick.
That's 2
Love it.
marquees, and we
Yeah.
got a third.
We do, and he's coming in the fullback spot.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, when
Fullback.
you hear this bloke's name, you just think off-field antics. He just fucking loved the gear and did not give a fuck. And he was an absolute gun at what he did. Bad boy Benny Cousins.
Oh, unreal.
I don't have as much of a spiel as we just went on with Daly, but
That's all right.
he's fucking... He
Look-
can fit that fullback role because that's the kind of actual player he is.
Yeah.
But fucking, you see him in interviews and shit. There's a video of him. And he's talking about when I get through training blocks and week-long blocks and 2-week blocks and month blocks, the motivation that gets me through is thinking about at the end of it how much drugs I'm gonna fucking smash.
Yeah.
Wow.
He literally says that. He goes,
True.
I used to train in blocks, whether it was 1, 2, 4, whatever.
Yeah.
And what would get him through and why he trained so hard was because he could just annihilate as much piss
Yeah.
and gear at the end.
That is insane, eh?
But I've said forever that he would not have been as good as he was on the field if that wasn't his mindset.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's why he trained so hard, man, so that he could just cane himself at the end of it.
Yeah.
So if he didn't have it, he probably wouldn't have been as good. But he was proper elite,
Yeah.
on the field, but he just
Fucking
couldn't help
oath.
himself. I reckon he might have taken the Reggie just slightly too far.
Yeah.
A bit there, but
Yeah, that's
he's fucking made a
That's
name for
right.
himself for it, and he's made our fullback spot for it.
Yeah, he's in there.
Look, I think what we can all take out of that, and it gives the Reggies a look on what we're after here, is it's like, someone who has ability. You're not just a fucking sped,
Yeah.
but you've got a bit of shit in you. And,
Yeah, exactly.
you can party and you do what you want to do. And like we said, Benny took it a bit far, but, we've had a chat to him and he's, he's
And
at
he's
least
going to
going to
make
play.
great after-season trips as well.
Yeah, that's
he
right.
will, but we don't need him bringing the bloody glass Barbie. That's for
No,
sure.
that's right. Come on, Benny. Stay off the fucking pit, bruh. Yeah.
Oh, righto. So I think what I might do this week is
Hmm.
I might put up a post just naming everyone we've got in the side, in
Yeah.
the
I was-
club so
I was
far.
going to say that soon. We need to do like a recap to let people know, because if they just joined this week, they haven't heard about
That's
that.
right. And they'd be posting bloody Bob Hawke and stuff like
Yeah,
that. He's
yeah,
our
exactly.
CEO, by
Yeah,
the way.
that's right. So even next week as well, like we'll put it in the RRLC, and then next week we'll go through the team, like in the club.
Yep,
Yeah.
definitely.
Oh,
we'll
sounds
put
good.
up a post and then we'll recap it.
Sounds good.
Sweet as. Righto, let's get into the sport, boys. Let's review the weekend's footy, because I tell you what, the absolute loser this weekend was us because of the amount of HIAs. Fuck me, it was so annoying.
Oh,
Just everyone going off for a
Yeah.
HIA.
mate, going off the back of that, there was Gus Gould had a blow up about the HIA thing. Now, as much as at Origin time, I think Gus is the biggest fuckhead on earth. The bloke obviously knows what he's doing with footy in clubs. He's one of the
Yeah.
best brains of rugby league. You can't even deny
Can
it.
admit
Won't
that.
deny that.
He said, I think the doctor in the bunker is the greatest abomination perpetrated on our game in history. It's confusing. It's confusing for players. Not every bump to the head is a concussion. Not every concussion is life-threatening. It's just a total overkill.
Yep. Couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Could
I
not
as
agree
well.
more.
I think my take on it is if you get a hit to the head and stay down to milk a penalty, expect to be fucking taken off for a HIA.
Yeah.
Don't draw any attention to yourself. Like, if you get hit and you're feeling dizzy, obviously look after yourself and say, oi, but I'm fucked.
Yeah.
But so many blokes lay down or hold their jaw for like an extended period of time. What do you think's going to happen, mate?
Exactly.
Get the fuck up and play the ball. If they pick it up on their thing that you've been hit in the head, they'll take them off.
They're
Yeah.
milking the penalty and trying to get the fucking head-eye contact, and it comes back and bites them in the ass when you got to go off for 10 minutes.
Well, the
Well,
doctor's being
Capewell
told.
did it round one, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah, the doctor's being told if you see these signs, and a sign is old mate laying there for an extended period,
Yeah,
he gets a
definitely.
penalty and then goes, oh, I'm all good. And it's like, well, don't be a fucking soft cock.
Yeah, but see, I didn't see this one, but Jackson Ford, he went off for the Warriors after 2 minutes and didn't even look like coming back on.
Oh,
I didn't see it. But then you got, and he's not playing this week,
Yeah.
which means it must have been
I
bad.
think
or
they've
whatever.
extended it to 11 days now as well.
But then you got Brandon Smith, he's playing. Did he not go off with HIA?
This was his
Yeah.
ribs.
He must have went, he was probably still looking for him.
Yeah, besides the joke, it actually, I'm pretty sure his ribs were fucked.
See, there's
True.
the,
Yeah.
there's the Broncos jersey again. That was my other bet. Broncos jersey just shat all over my punting.
No, it
Can't,
wasn't the
it's not the
Broncos jersey.
Broncos because
Well, it was.
we've
We
had
can't
a great
help that
start to
you've-
the season.
Hey, look, every other bet I put on the weekend come through. The two I said in the Broncos kit. Two I said in the Broncos kit failed, so that's what I'm putting it
Fuck
down
off.
to, boys.
Maybe you should have put the all in on Tim Zoo or something.
Well,
Yeah.
I wasn't in the Broncos jersey. That's what come on.
Fuck it out.
Anyway,
Yeah. So, yeah, I wasn't a big fan of the HIAs, but one thing that fucking didn't make me laugh because it was bad, but Saifidi ironing out fucking poor old Jake Simpkin.
oh,
And his mate Appy Coruscant just drops him underneath. Says, fuck you, mate. I want the hook and roll.
see you
I want the hook and roll at the Tigers. Cop this. That was no good. But again, Saifidi sort of, it's not like he come in with a big swinging arm. He's just collected
he's
him.
such a bigger bloke than
yeah,
Simpson.
that's
Like,
right.
that much energy going towards that little of force just
It
equals.
was fucked.
He's gotten like 5 weeks for it, hasn't he?
Yeah, 5 or 6.
Fucking
yeah.
few.
And
weeks on the sideline.
what do you think about fucking Tommy Talau blowing up at Hastings at the end?
Oh, I thought that was shit.
That was bullshit, eh?
Like you don't know what's going on behind the scenes between them as blokes,
Yeah.
but fucking hell, man! After a game, especially if he goes up and apologises and said, "Look, sorry," he's like, "I was fucking trying to stop him from scoring a
Yeah.
try."
Ex-teammate as well.
What the fuck else you're supposed to like? Yeah, I thought that
he
was
did
shit.
that interview. Was that before or after?
I don't
I think
know.
it might have been before because he said, "Yeah, you know, I'll go and see Tommy after the game."
Yeah,
Sorry,
afterwards. Yeah.
after the game, and I'll apologise. You know, it was a footy incident. I was trying to stop a try, and then you see the footage of him fucking shirt fronting him, and then Big Clem. The most he did all
Yeah.
game was fucking come over and work off.
Yeah, just carried on like fuck off, Flem.
Yeah, phlegm.
I think we should touch on too our ladder predictions, man. Like,
Oh.
how's this ladder after 2 rounds?
fuck me.
So
flipped
I'll go
upside
from
down.
1 to 17 here. So Seagulls, Dolphins, Dragons, Broncos, Panthers, Rabbits, Warriors, Titans, Roosters, Sharks, Knights, Storm, Cowboys, Bulldogs, Raiders, Eels, and the Tigers. How-
So out of that top 8, I think I got 2 in there.
but like normally
Yeah.
I wouldn't take. I reckon about 6 weeks in, I reckon you're starting to see the ladder form its shape.
Who's pretenders and who's actually going to
Yeah,
fucking
like
have a crack.
who just fucking shot out of a cannon at the start, and who's actually starting to form a good thing.
Yeah.
But it's
exactly
still
right.
pretty cool to see that like it is now and go, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a few blokes in the RRLC page talking about, up the fucking wooden spooners
Oh,
with
the
their red
Drags.
V jerseys
Yeah.
because they got fucking 1 win, but the bye rounds got them the 2 points.
Yeah, but
as
good
well.
on them. I'd be uppers too.
Oh, fucking oath.
Oh, wait, anything we say and it doesn't come off, just feed us. Because
Yeah.
I would do the same to
Bloody
you.
oath. I actually watched that game with a diehard Dragons fan
Did you?
on Ammo, and yeah, he was up and about.
Yeah. Oh.
Not as up and about as if the game would have been on Friday night, but
Yeah.
Sunday Arv, he was
Bit
still
more
up and
wounded.
about. I
Oh,
also
for sure.
watched a game with and I'm talking proper diehard Doggies fan, and holy, wasn't that a sight to behold?
It's very rare to find a Doggies fan that isn't diehard, but I feel.
Man, he
They're
did
all
not
grubs.
sit down for 80 minutes.
True.
Fuck.
He was
Yeah.
like, and I'm talking pacing up and down the lounge room. It was fucking that
Well,
funny.
they have been losers for so long. Like, as in,
Yeah.
surely they see these players and they're like, ooh. Now, I've got to give a shout out to Buster Kirby from the old Two Flogs podcast, because he come up with the best call I've ever fucking heard the other day about Viliami kick out. He called him an inside-out Ugg boot. Is that not the best fucking call you have
That is
ever heard?
prime.
So yeah, Buster Kirby, Two Flogs podcast. Go and check it out. But yeah, fuck me, man. I was on the phone to him today, and I was like, "Can't that was ripper."
Oh, fuck
Fucking
off.
hell.
That is prime.
A few things that I took out, like player wise, from the round. I reckon the main thing is finding out that Jermaine Hopgood is a Queenslander.
Oh, yeah.
I saw a post on Instagram and I went fucking oath.
Was it
I
the Queenslander of the week?
Yeah. I was wondering why he had a bit of fucking go in him. Like
Yeah.
cut
Shit
from
in
a
him.
different cloth. I'm like, he comes through the Penrith system. I just assumed. I'm like, he's a good player and that. I'm like, there's just something about him that I like. You know, he's not a soft fuck. And then bang, there it is. And I'm like,
He's a
boom.
Queenslander.
Blokes like him and Ruben Cotter, they are the
Yeah.
blokes who I just fucking want to have in the Queensland system. And
They're
that-
going to be too.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
They're both quite young, and they're
Yeah.
going to be there for years.
Just
I don't know.
tackles his fucking cunt out.
How's Hopgood even 2 try assists, man?
Yeah.
Fucking
Oh.
awesome.
And just, like, he has to be fucked come the 60th minute. And he just says, nah,
Yeah.
I'm fucking just going to do
Just
this
a workhorse.
for the boys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking oath.
Stands in the middle and just tackles.
And that's
all
what you
day.
need in Origin.
Yeah,
Someone
that's
gets to the 60th, 70th minute and go, I don't give a fuck how tired
Yeah.
I am right
I
now.
feel like he is the epitome of probably an Origin lock.
Yeah, him and
Yeah.
Cotter. It's
Yeah,
like you got
exactly.
him and Ruben Cotter, and having them both there, fuck yeah. And
Yeah.
like the best part is like you can have Ruben Cotter at front row and he's not missing anything.
Yeah.
You know what I
Exactly.
mean? That's the best part about it is you could fit both of them in if you needed to. I just reckon I just love seeing emerging players that I love and they end up being a Queenslander and I'm
Yeah.
like, there we go. Because obviously the pool is so much bigger for New South Wales.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why it's so good that we just pump the soft fucks. So, the other thing I saw out of it was Reece Walsh.
Oh,
I think
stop it.
his performance, mate, it was just great. Like, even though I'm not a Broncos fan, I think it was just good seeing him as a Queenslander as well come in and just perform.
As
Like,
soon as that first fucking touch the ball, till right at the end, the try, game-winning try, basically. Fuck, I haven't seen a club debut so, like, electric. And the way he just ripped it up and
Yeah,
showed
it was good, eh?
just
Wasn't-
110%.
Didn't he play for us before he went to the Warriors?
No, he didn't
he was
play
in lower
actual
grades.
NRL games. Played like, trial games and shit.
That was his first NRL game for
Yeah.
the Bronx.
yeah,
Yeah,
and he
right, eh?
fucking.
Oh, it was fucking unreal.
if Ponga
wasn't it?
keeps fucking, inconsistent.
What's going to happen
and-
there? Because
Oh,
I feel like he is going to have to be out for so long.
That's
Well,
what I
mate,
mean.
It's his
Yeah.
fourth one in 10 months.
yeah, he's that's fucking shit.
He
I hate
needs a
seeing
better
that.
headgear sponsor.
Yeah, and he's a better jaw.
Oh, man.
But it's shit to see because I love Ponga, man.
Yeah.
Like, who doesn't as a
Yeah,
Queenslander? But you
exactly.
just go, you hate to see it. Now you're just waiting for it to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Luke Keary. You're just waiting for something to happen like that. And like,
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
exactly
he had to
right.
have a big spell, and you'd hate to see someone in their mid-20s to get fucking out of
And
the
that's
game.
why, like, it's not obviously. I'm not saying it's their fault, but we're talking about the overkill with HIA. It's for shit like that.
Yeah.
And players are fucking 4 in
Yeah.
10 months. You said
That's
like,
right.
it's for him.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
It's for
exactly.
fucking Luke Keary and Ponga.
Yeah,
strictly.
exactly.
Just leave the rule for
But
them.
why did they decide, he's had a few head knocks, we'll move him from fullback to 5'8"?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
let's make
that's-
him defend them all.
So he has to do a bit more.
That's the other thing, isn't it? It's just like, come on, bro. That's not looking out for his well-being.
Yeah, well,
One other thing I just wanted to say, like blokes wise, was in the Penrith team. I think that Sonny Luke for Penrith brings a lot of spark from hooker.
Yep.
Like I was worried about that with Mitch Kenny, but I think he covers that when he comes on the field, and it's pretty cool to see. But they were my sort of 3 little takes out of the round.
Yeah, I was pretty similar. The only other thing I had was Ezra Mam as well. He fucking played. Him and Reece Walsh, like, complements each other so well. I think
Yep.
there's a lot of young talent
Ham's
coming
had a
through.
bloody good 2 games.
Fucking oath.
Better than I-
Defensively,
yeah.
Mate,
everything. He
What
is
I reckon, yeah.
locking down that number 6 position. for
What
sure.
I reckon for you is massive is having a structured fucking old head at 7.
Yeah, and
Adam
such a young
Reynolds-
team
Oh, yeah.
around him.
Mate,
Like,
Adam Reynolds is just a perfect halfback.
Yeah.
100%.
Even last year when, like, as soon as he come in, we were just a different team, eh?
yeah,
Because
Just
for
'cause he's-
ages you just didn't have that
Yeah.
structured half and just, but yeah, so it's,
He's such a leader and,
Yeah.
everyone just would look up to him as
Fucking
well
oath.
for what he's done.
yeah.
Someone actually put in the RRLC that Reynolds pulled off the biggest Reggie act because he had this mystery injury for the whole preseason, but then all of a sudden good to go round 1.
He's come good.
Nah, good on
Blind
him.
games.
It's good to see. It's good to see that. That's on. I think we play the Dolphins in maybe 2 weeks
Yeah,
as well.
we do.
So-
Yeah, that's going to be a fucking cracker, especially if we win this weekend. Dolphins.
3 Queensland derbies to look forward to.
Yeah.
Or possibly more actually.
Yeah. Oh, it is exciting.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's good. Titans need to. Titans and Cowboys, pull your fingers out. Are we gonna? Oh, quick touch on the cricket. Aussies got out of India with a 2-1 defeat.
Mm.
Great fight back, I reckon, by the boys after
Yeah.
being romped in the first 2.
I agree.
I reckon we can go with the Indians doctored that pitch as well because they're up 2-1
Fucking
and
oath.
they've just made a road.
Yeah,
so
they
that
just poured
one,
concrete.
yeah, literally.
no one can possibly win, and they'll win the series 2-1.
I reckon you could use, like, when you were younger, you know, the concrete and AstroTurf pitches. That would fucking work better than
Yeah.
the pitches we had over there.
But the first day, I was just like, yes, the boys, look at them left-handed.
Yeah.
And then, like, day 3, I'm like, aye.
Yeah,
I was like, we're either fucking pull their finger out and just unreal batting performance, or it's the pitch. And
Yeah.
then I was like, pitch.
Cam Green first Test 100 though.
Yeah,
That was awesome.
great
Debut
to
100.
see.
Osman, another huge effort in the subcontinent. He
Just
was.
aging
He'd
like
have to be
fine
our
wine.
bloody player of the, or yeah, maybe one of the spinners might get
Yeah.
player of the
Definitely our
series
best
for the
batsman.
Aussies. Yeah. But no, that was good. I think the boys are off to the IPL now for a couple of months, so there'll be no series or anything. It's just the IPL.
Who bought Cam Green? Because they'll be fucking licking their lips.
Oh
up for
yeah,
that performance
that he
in India.
performed there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, good stuff.
Not sure because I don't really get into the 2020.
Yeah.
Especially the IPL. But then straight after that, we got World Test Championship final and then the Ashes. So heaps to look forward to there.
Fucking oath.
And real quick, AFL season starts this week.
Big weekend.
Huge weekend. So
Kicking
they
off the first
love
couple
the
games.
AFL
Yeah.
down there in Melbourne. I'd love to say that rugby league is the biggest sport in the country, but it's not. It's
On
facts that it's
TV,
not.
on TV it is, though. Oh, you go.
You reckon?
Yeah, Kempy was saying it in the preseason that rugby league's now the biggest, like, thing with that.
on
Yeah,
TV.
righto.
Yeah.
People watching from home, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
right.
good to
Because,
see.
and, like, obviously AFL's way bigger in person.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're selling out MCG regular season games.
Yeah.
I think it's because it sucks to watch on TV.
Fuck. I
I'm
can't
just
agree.
joking, boys. Go.
We're not going to agree on that. But
Yeah.
yeah, that starts this year.
On that, and Tommy shit talking the AFL a little bit there. We've actually got a challenge sent in by Aaron Bennett. So he's gone,
Sounds like a rugby
righto,
league name.
righto, fellas. I'm calling out Big Tommy Dahl. I'm a WA boy and I've followed AFL my whole life, and as you fellas would have followed NRL. I've put shit on rugby league forever until last year, where I went travelling through Northern Territory and Queensland for 4 months. While visiting my uncle in Townsville, I watched a few Cowboys games and found myself getting rather invested in it. And after listening to you boys dribble shit for the last few weeks, I've decided to follow the NRL this year and back the Cowboys. Now, I get the vibe that Tommy can't stand AFL, so I want to set him a challenge. Pick a team to back. Preferably not a Mexican team because they're the dad kisses of the AFL. Watch at least 5 games and you may become invested in another great game. Up the Reggies, or as we would call them, Rezzies.
So he means Mexican team as in a Melbourne team
Yeah.
or a Victorian team.
Oh, well, my pop used to go for Adelaide Crows.
There you go.
So,
Fuck.
Do you want to watch a few games and get a
Nah,
feel, or
fuck him.
just
Pick it.
gone
Go the
gone
Crows.
the Crows straight away?
I've been there when it's on. That's why I don't watch it, because I don't like watching it. It's not like I've never tried to watch it before.
You haven't tried properly, though.
Mate, I'm saying to you, I've been to a live game and I loved it. I love being in the atmosphere, but seeing everyone run around and what they have to do off the ball and shit. I don't want to just sit here and shit on it because you blokes love it, but I just don't like it. Like, it's just not my thing. But I might try and watch a game, maybe. But look, I've got a bit on at the moment.
Just pick a team.
Yeah.
Oh, Crows. Go the Crows.
Go on the Crows, righto.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
There'll be jerseys on the line when the Hawks play the Crows.
How are the Crows going, by the way?
They've been pretty shit
mate.
the last couple of years.
They made the GF in 2017, and then they lost it, and they went to shit over this preseason camp they had the next year.
Yeah.
They took all the boys to this preseason camp, and all the fallout. There's been heaps of fallout from it.
Well, Eddie Betts came in and just
The clubs,
exposed them.
big exposures that they were heaps of racial stuff going on. But I think the biggest one for me was they locked all the boys in a room and played the other team's victory song on repeat for hours. Like it was a mental fucking nearly broke them.
Yeah, look, it's one of those things where it's like, I don't hate the game and what it's about and shit at all. Like, as in, I think like the fucking athleticism involved, the skill involved, amazing, and you know what the culture around it, like all the mullets flying around, it's fucking prime. It's literally just I don't enjoy the game to watch on TV.
Yeah, righto.
And that's
Fair call. I can't sit here and fucking. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't force it to drink.
You can't put it on the TV and say, look, it's good.
If
Like,
you
I'm
watch
not
a
like
great
this.
game, but in the fucking like anyone who doesn't even think, I'd never watch AFL. If you show them like a sold out MCG like this week, Carlton Richmond to open the
Even
round,
on TV.
even on TV.
Put it this way, I'll tune into the GF.
Yeah,
with a few people.
I think many
and that
people do,
doesn't even get like I watched that one with Dusty killed it and shit, and I was like, I can appreciate that was pretty good, but I wasn't like, my heart wasn't pumping or anything. I was just
fair enough. I can't
Fair
agree,
enough.
Yeah,
so like I said, boys,
But-
I've watched it. I just don't like it.
but he's
righto.
back in the Mighty Crows.
Yeah, right. Let me tell you.
What do you got in front of you there?
Oh, what have I got in front of me here, boys? I've got the fucking standard squeeze, baby. A thing that every Reggie should have in their fucking kit.
Absolutely.
Why should they have that in their kit, Jace?
Because if you're fucking taking a glass bottle away somewhere, you're bound to smash it, just like Groper did a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, what a
It is that easy to pack,
Yep.
weighs nothing, and like myself from the weekend, you just get too blind by free pouring.
yeah.
Yep.
So
And it's fun.
exactly,
It is fun.
It is
It's like
actually
you're pouring
fun.
oil.
Exactly. Imagine pulling that out around the boys that haven't seen it yet, and everyone goes, "What the fuck's that?"
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
It's a
heaps
fucking
of people have
squeeze.
done it.
Yeah.
Heaps of people have said to me, they're like, "Oh, I've seen that bloody oil bottle or whatever it is," and I said, "Oh, it's standard squeeze." Yeah, no, give them
Oh,
a,
what are you putting two-stroke oil in? Mate, this is Bundy rum.
jump on their
two-stroke and
website.
Coke.
Jump on their website. Use the code Reggie15 for 15% off.
Yeah.
Get him on Instagram. All
Yeah.
his socials.
Yeah, at the standard squeeze, and you should be able to follow the links there. And yeah, Reggie15, the code, use it.
Fucking oath. Get around it.
And as we do each and every week, we've got a squeeze of the week brought to you by the Standard Squeeze. Now, it was up to me this week, and it was hard. So I've come up with three, and then we're going to have a little discussion here. So it's a choice, three league players.
Yep.
There wasn't really much else to go off. So it's a choice for me between Cy Feedy for his axing of Simpkin, Drinkwater for breaking Oatsy's jaw, or Oatsy's jaw for being glass. Because it wasn't that bad. It was two blokes running full pelt for the ball, and he's changed direction, so Drinky's had to try and stop a try. He's tapped him on the jaw, and she's broken.
If you hit that sweet spot, but you're fucked.
Yeah, glass. Anyway, hey, I'm a Broncos
I
supporter.
reckon there's a bit of Oates about you. Like you and Oates are fucking bit of a doppelganger there. You reckon or what?
Really?
Got the height as well.
Same jaw.
Hey, I'll tell you one thing. This jaw is not glass. It has been hit a few times.
It has been tested. Yeah. Well, what do you reckon? He's going.
Oh, look, I like Oatsy's jaw, but I think we'll go with Drinky.
Yeah, I vote Drinky.
For breaking it.
He
What
could have
do
gone
you
into
reckon?
that challenge.
Hey,
very
if you got
differently.
another one, hit me.
I was
Look,
thinking Drinky as well, to be honest.
I got a suggestion, and it might be me watching this bloke. But Mitchell Moses, for me, is the biggest sooky little fuck to watch play footy. Like, he's a great halfback, but, like, everything, he's just sprinting at the ref. Like, yeah, like, he would have definitely been the Dobbin kid at school.
Oh, yeah. I was wondering where you're going. Yeah.
He would have been the fucking,
Yeah.
miss, he fucking did this and that.
Yeah.
Like, there was a try where I think Nakora fucking ran a mad undersline or whatever and scored under the sticks. Just a great try. And he was just sprinting at the ref, yelling and pointing about something. They looked it back and they're like, what was Mitchell Moses doing? Like, that was just a straightforward undersline.
Yeah.
And then he dove and got smacked on, like, slapped across the face. And then I don't know. I just, watching him sook all the time, that was, for me, in my head, the flog. But, yeah, I think taking someone's jaw out is pretty...
Yeah. 6 to 8 weeks of eating KFC potato and gravy.
Oh,
Yeah, righto, Drinky. Unlucky.
Unlucky.
I had to fucking trade you out of my fantasy team too, you dog.
Oh, get Drinky.
That's why he's
10
fucking
points and 3 weeks suspension. Thanks, Drinky.
Fuck me.
On you, Drinky.
Good
So,
on you,
yeah,
mate.
squeeze of the week.
Have
Drinky.
one on the squeeze.
Yeah, have a squeeze, Drinky.
All right. Hey, I'll tell you what. The punt last week, unreal performance again from Jace.
Yeah, back to
Tipping
back.
Shinzo.
Yeah.
It's paying $16 for the Golden Slipper
I
this
saw
weekend.
that. Yeah.
That was way more than I thought because that was a dominant win. It was last
Yes.
turn and it sprinted home. So I was
Conflicted
thinking,
with that.
hey, $16 for the slipper. That's a good price.
But
My
winning the week before cylinder is in the race too.
I did see that.
Yeah, so
That's
it's
the
a bit,
fave.
yeah.
There you go.
Don't want to toot my own horn, but myself within secret couldn't have coached into that one anymore. Go back and listen to episode 3, starting at 1 hour 10 minutes 29 seconds, and
Or-
you will hear how good I am.
Or before it, where I mention it as well. But nah, but that was a good rap. I think after that episode, if you weren't on In Secret, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Pretty much, eh?
You're a shit punter.
Yes. Now you've cut me off there. My next thing to say was, Tom, you were shit. Lost us the all in.
And my multi cheese just going off straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
don't-
yeah, all in.
So it says, Tom, you were shit. Lost us the all in. I don't want to hear any excuses about backing In Secret. You were
Yeah,
never
you
going to
wouldn't
back
want
her. You were never going to back her in that stacked race. Let's be honest.
Wow.
Poking a bear.
Can't believe he
here.
just said that.
Poking the bear.
Massive weekend this weekend. Golden Slipper Day at Rose Hill. You got the George Ryder, Golden Slipper and the Galaxy, all Group 1s at Rose Hill, and then the All-Star Mile at Mooney Valley, which is like a fan-picked race.
Yeah.
Like you all vote on which horses you want
That's
to be
pretty cool.
in the race, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I have got the reins back for the all-in, thank fuck.
Thank fuck. I hated that. Just
Already
losing.
Already getting nervous for next week.
So we're reloading another 500.
Another
straight
500.
into the account.
Yep.
I've got to start again.
Yep.
I'm going to Rose Hill, race 3. What I did like about your bet last week is it was early on in the card, so it was 12:30 or something that it ran. It was nice.
Yeah, get it over with.
Rose Hill, race 3, horse 5, Pericles. Absolute class above his rivals last start. He's third up now, so he'll be real fit. It's over 2,000 metres, and he's gone 1,400, 1,800, now to 2,000.
Ooh.
Should be fit. I was keen on him last prep in the spring. I backed it a couple of times, but I think he was just a bit too young, you know?
Yeah.
He's come back now, and he just looks prime. Like that
Nice.
win over the 1,800, he won by 3 lengths, and he like cantered down over the last
True.
10 to 20 metres. The price is okay too, not as short as I thought he would be after the last run, and there's 9 in the field.
9.
So I'll be keeping a very close eye on the scratchings come Saturday. But come Saturday morning, the last scratchings come at 9 a.m.
Yep.
So if there's no scratchings at 9 a.m. or if there's one, the money will be going on. But it'll be on after the 9 a.m. scratchings. $1.40 for the place as we speak.
Yep.
So Rose Hill, race 3, horse 5, Pericles, $1.40 a place, 500 on. Should be about a $700 return
Nice.
for one of you to fuck up again.
Is
Get
it
it set up for me.
Is what's the weather like and stuff? Is it good in the wet or the dry
Yeah,
track?
look, it runs on it's one on heavy, it's one on
cool.
it's one in all conditions.
Yep.
The only
Good
thing
anywhere.
I'm worried about, so it won't get scratched. I'm just worried about, if there is a bit of rain about, which there's not at the moment,
Yeah.
then other horses getting scratched.
Yeah, okay.
Because you'll really only find that the nominated horses, they'll be good to go. But if it pisses rain or it's a heavy track and they don't run well in the heavy, then they'll get scratched. But I'll know by Saturday morning and it'll be on. If there's only 5 in the race, I don't know what I'm going to do, but we'll put a post up about it anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Good stuff. Sounds good, bro.
Righto,
Beautiful.
let's load. The old boys.
The old boys.
Let's get into those.
Did we have any? None of them come through. None of them come through this week. Did they?
So, look, I can say that Keto actually feels bad from the bottom of his heart.
Does he?
Yeah. He's down in the dumps.
Oh,
He's-
he's
look, I just forwarded on his tip this week. I did not listen to it at all. I just forwarded it straight on. So I'm keen to hear it because I texted him as I was driving here and I said, Hinged is running this week.
Not again.
I said, there's only 8 in the race. It's out of gate 1 and it likes to lead normally. Fucking fair play to him. J-Mac took it to last week. He rode it last and it's a leader. It's never not led in its life. And J-Mac had it last. And I just went, this bloke could stop a train. I just could not believe it. And the text messages coming through were that fucking funny.
Not
But
my boy
anyway,
J-Mac.
why don't we start
let's-
off with Keto's
let's see if
collectors.
the boys can redeem themselves this week.
Yeah, Rocket's still way in front, by the way.
Yeah.
Reginald, how good am I going? The cost tracking sheet continues to be very simple to complete. Minus 120. Hinged had excuses. J-Mac rode that horse upside down, too far back against the pattern of racing for the day. Anyway, guys, the mare line's up again this week in the Rambit at Rosehill. And just to give the horse a sporting chance of actually winning, Keto's Collectors is staying away from her. That's right, I'm not backing her, which really enhances her chances. Take that as you take it, punters. Oh, Tommy. I really felt for you on Saturday, mate, with all in bet. Anyway, lads, get back on the horse and have another crack. Keto's Collectors is going to Morfettville this week. Late in the day, race 9, number 12, Miss Remsky. Coming back to the 1,000 metres from the 6 furlongs. But oozes speed and should be leading or in the top 3. Having been over the 6 furlongs and winning in the past 2 starts, I'm hoping she's still on the fresh side for Saturday. 3 starts, 2 wins and a third, but you can't beat that. Anyway, I've never heard of the fucking trainer, but has Squid on board. That's right, Callum Murray, Elias Squid. He knows the horse very well, and let's hope we can get the chocolates on Saturday. Currently 15 to 1, and I'm here to make up some very lost ground in week 4, so I'm going $40 the nose. Happy punting to all. Speak next week.
Squid aboard.
Callum Murray. That's good.
Prime.
I've
Right.
never heard of him.
I like it.
That's
bold.
fucking funny.
Bold from Keto. He's making up ground.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Either making up ground or digging himself another hole.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's a long season. Boy.
Yeah, it is a long season.
Absolutely.
That's why I'm surprised he's just gone 40 the snout there.
Yeah.
Fucking, I love it.
Good on him.
All the
Yeah.
nose, good shit.
Good on you, Keats. He stayed away from Hinged.
Yeah. You watch it just.
got nervous there.
I will have money on him.
Same.
Oh. Wow.
Who we got? Rocket?
Who have we got? Don't know. We'll hear.
G'day, Reggie's Pedro here for his pick of the week. Well, I can't seem to crack a win for you. Fucking NRL. So there's only one thing to do, and that's punch on. Gear change, lads. Going back to the races, back to the horses. We're going to Rosehill Race 8 for the Golden Slipper, 1,200 metres. So there's some big horses in this race. I'm sure Grave will be looking at that Don Corleone again, maybe. Chase, Big Red Man, Shinzo. It's have another run. It come off a win last week. Cylinder, hot favourite, looking like it. Everyone's going to jump on that. Well, I'm going against all the odds. I'm going for number 6, Red Resistance. That's it, lads. Red Resistance. Rep Pebbles the jockey. It hasn't got the greatest barrier, but I like this horse. It a close second to Cylinder a couple of weeks ago. It's paying $11 and $3.50 a place. So all you red men out there, get aboard, slap a red back on it each way, lads. All right, enjoy, lads.
Oh, that's good.
I love that.
He's
Back in
called
the
me
red.
out there, buddy. And he is spot on. We'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah. I love the name things every now and again too. When you see a name that just
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
clicks, you just do it.
Fucking oath. Don't look at anything else, but I like that name. Boss.
And that's Reggie punting at its
yeah.
finest.
Fucking
Yeah.
oath.
Oh, for sure.
It's great. Everyone's got to do it every now and again. Good stuff.
Just no form.
No,
Don't even look at it.
just name.
Boys, punters, Rockets roughies raring to go. Dry run last week, but I'm sure the old boys can redeem themselves this week. My pick this week is Rose Hill, race 9, horse 9, Shades of Rose. Rachel King on board. At the moment paying $9.50 a win, $3.10 a place. 4-year-old bay mare. Resuming after 2 good trial wins. Jump on her, see how you go.
Like it. I thought he was going to go to the Golden Slipper then. I was going to say, shit, we're going to have fucking 14 horses here for the Slipper.
Well, there you go.
Oh, that's good.
See if the boys can come through this week.
Yeah, for sure. And red hot tip on Hinged.
Yeah, we get on Hinge.
I love how he sort of like tried to say you should back. I'm pretty much tipping it.
Yeah.
But
What's-
I'm not.
Well, it's like the pokies. When you think it's coming good, you fuck off and your mate wins. That's going to be like, that's what we're going to do to him here on Hinge.
Yeah, you watch if it wins, you'll go, I told you.
Yeah.
But I think I like what we did last week, as in put that post up with everyone's stuff on
Yeah,
it, so
that was
people
good.
could go to it. I think
Yep.
that was good too.
Yep.
But
Sweet.
yeah, good stuff.
Righto, the old boys are on. Are you having a multi this week?
Yes, I am, and it's time to redeem myself. And I've done a bit of looking, and I'm going to stick with the same game multi here. So I'm going to Cowboys versus Warriors, 4:30 p.m. Saturday afternoon, Queensland Country Back Stadium in Townsville. It'll still be steaming hot at 4:30 in the Arvo, and the big bros from the Warriors will be struggling in the North Queensland heat. So first leg, I'm going a safe -5.5 point start for the Cowboys. So they have to win by 6 points, which I
Right.
think is going to happen on a Saturday afternoon in Townsville against the Bros. Now for a couple of try scorers. Jeremiah Nanai. Nanai is on fire to start 2023 with 2 tries in 2 games. In 2022, in 23 games, he scored 17 tries. They love using him for that crossfield kick aimed at the defending half, and he's just a great attacking weapon in general. Good hole runner. Lock him in for an anytime try scorer. Now to sweeten up the deal. Leg 3, we have Tommy Dearden. I learnt last year that this bloke loves a sneaky meat pie. He scored 9 tries in 23 games, and for a half, that's pretty good going. He hasn't scored one yet this year, and I think he is due. Scotty Drinkwater being out plays into this well, as they'll need him to step up in his absence. And he loves running the ball when he gets a chance. And in North Queensland at 4:30 p.m, I think he'll get that chance late in the halves, as I've said, against the big bros. So same game multi, Cowboys -5.5, Jeremiah Nanai and Tommy Dearden anytime try scorers. That's paying $10.
I like that.
That's beautiful,
Yeah.
isn't it? That's
Nanai is a great shout too.
how
scored
good is he?
2 last week against Brisbane as well. He's just
19.
He's just
or
there
something?
where he
Yeah.
needs to be.
Oh.
Like he's
he's
just
another
fucking good.
talking about the Queensland
Yeah.
fucking forwards.
Queenslanders everywhere.
Yeah,
That's right,
Good
and that's
ones.
that's like a Queensland multi right there. So
Glorious.
love it.
so yeah, I just think it's pretty good value. $10.
Righto.
See how it goes.
Jace, where you going?
I'm heading
Well,
to.
what's J-Mac riding that you're tipping?
Oi, I actually haven't backed J-Mac this week, and I was
Right.
so fucking tempted to, but I was like, no, I'll mix it up a
I
bit.
actually forgot to mention that he is riding the all-in.
Oh,
he?
well,
Yeah,
there we
the
go.
Mac attack is on.
I'm heading to Rose Hill Race 9 as well, same as Rocket.
Ooh.
And I'm back in number 6, Asphora. think it's how you pronounce it.
Asfura.
Asfura. Right. Jockey is Jai McNeil, and he'll be riding this mare home, as he has done in the past. She's got 3 wins in her past 5 and loves the short distance and loves the soft track. It's coming in at $7.50 at the moment, and once again, I'm going straight on the nose.
Oh,
Nice.
Yep. Can I get the 3P done? 3
Yeah,
weeks in
well-
a row, and we'll find out 4:20 Saturday Ave.
I think if you back too many winners, the TAB come knocking
Oh,
because they think that you've got insider information.
Do you know what I'm sort of pumped
Whoa,
about?
Mr. Reggie, all right?
What I'm pumped about, though, lads, is between the whole show, at least every week we've given them something.
Yeah.
Like, as in, if every one of us weapons, including the old boys, just fucking loses every week, it'd sort of take away from it a bit. But I'm really liking that. At least, I've been fucking hopeless, but at least, like, as a team, because it's a team sport.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
We're
Well,
giving the people some goods, you know, so
yeah.
it's good.
We had a lot of slips get sent in saying cheers to the boys
Yeah,
for the tip,
exactly.
so that was good. I think the old man worked this out. He said if everyone's had 100 a win, or was it 100? 50 each way on everything we've backed, you'd be way in front.
Fucking
So,
Well, there you go. That'd be fucking, that's good.
yeah. I'm going to have a bet as well
Yep.
because the all-in doesn't count.
Yeah, that's right. It's well, pretty much, you really shouldn't be going the all-in on your own outside of here, because
Yeah.
the only reason that we should be winning is because it's a sure thing, eh?
Yeah, that's
and
right.
you're chucking 500 or more on
So I
it.
hope no one
It's
did
no
that.
fun if you're chucking 50 on a dollar fucking
Yeah,
40 plays.
fucking oath.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a 2-bet strategy in the slipper. So the golden slipper, if you've noticed with me tips, I go to the big races.
Yeah, you
I'm
do.
a big boy and I'm built for the big races. Like last week in the Newmarket Handicap, Australia's biggest sprint race within Secret, might have mentioned that a few times. So I'm going to the slipper, Rose Hill Race 8, and I'm backing 2 of them. And they're number 15, Steel City, and number 4, Don Corleone.
There we go.
Pedro with the spoiler alert before. Now I'm going to go back to the Don because he never got a chance in the Blue Diamond, and then when he did, he just went ping,
He
and
did
he
race
almost
well,
got him. He
yeah.
almost got him at the end, but he didn't have clear room the whole straight. So I reckon he's still going to have a bit of freshness on his side. And Steel City, did you see its last 2 runs? So the same race, the Blue Diamond,
Yep.
it was jammed on the rail, could not get a run. And then it come out last week, and as soon as I seen it, I went, I am loading that. And it went...
Has the
the
potential.
owners and trainers must have went, fuck it, we're taking all the luck out of it. They rode it from the front, and it just gave everything an absolute schooling.
Just a bath.
Oh, man. It hit the top of the straight and just left them. So
Prime.
they're both paying double-figured odds, which I just cannot believe.
Wow.
The only thing with Steel City is it's drawn gate 15, and it wants to lead. So
Yeah,
if it
righto.
can somehow get across from the car park and lead,
Yeah.
then fucking look out. So, yeah, Don Corleone, Steel City. I'm going a bit of a 2-bet strategy there.
So what's that? Like, are you putting like half?
Individual bets.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So you're going like each way or just on the nose? For
I'm
both?
going to go NOS for
Yeah,
both.
right.
Yeah. Just 20 on the nose for both.
So
So
come-
one will lead, one will get back. So I've sort of given myself, but chance at both ends.
Yep.
There you
Nice.
go.
Anyway.
I like it.
See how we go there.
Good stuff.
Righto, that's probably wraps up,
Yeah.
I reckon, for
Yeah.
another week. I'll tell you, one thing that I've just remembered that we forgot to do is we didn't put our footy tips in.
Oh, righto.
But we will put them in.
Well, let's finish off with that.
Yeah, righto.
Let's finish off with that. We'll go through that just quickly. Righto. So on Thursday night we have Seagulls versus Eels.
Look, tough game. It might not
Yeah.
look like it, but it is a
I'm
fucking
keen.
tough game.
I'm keen to watch this game. I
Yeah.
think it'll be fucking good.
It's where is it? It's at 4 Pines,
4
isn't
Pines.
it?
Yeah.
Righto.
Wow.
Well, I think going on what's just happened, you got to go Manly.
yeah.
I mean, they played a shithouse team, but
I feel like I'm going to keep backing the team against Para until they finally pull their finger out.
Yeah.
And just because I don't know if you can judge Manly too much just yet. I know they beat Doggies and they great win.
That's
but
what I mean. They've
this
played
one,
a,
that's probably the fucking toughest one.
they played a really bad side, and the Eels have not played bad. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
they went to
they
Golden
come
Point
close.
against
Yeah.
the Storm,
Huh.
and then it was just a freakish game against the Sharkies.
Man, honestly, I think while Turbo is healthy and in that side,
Yeah.
I like Manly.
Yeah, I'm going to
So,
go Manly. Yeah.
I'm going Manly.
But do not
as
be
well.
surprised if Para
Oh,
win.
no.
That'll be the one that'll fuck me here, I reckon.
Yeah.
the 1.
100%.
Yeah, 1 or 5.
Friday night, boys, we got Knights versus Dolphins.
I'm going the Finns.
Me too.
I'm not jumping off the Finn
Oh,
train.
yeah, you can't.
No, not on the streak. They're the only undefeated team in the NRL.
Fuck off, cunts.
Forgetting about Brisbane.
No, they lost. No, they've never been beat.
Oh, yeah,
that's right.
yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah, I'm going Finns as well.
Yeah.
all Finns. Righto. Then we got Roosters versus Rabbitohs, which will be a fucking cracker. I reckon.
Oh, it's always a cracker, eh?
It is.
Always a cracker. And look, fuck, I honestly don't know.
Nah, that is hard.
I don't think the Chooks can play as bad as they have for the first 2.
Yeah, they're barely
They're
beating New
due.
Zealand.
Is Cheese out this week?
Nah,
he's
he's
in.
playing.
He's back in.
With
But-
sore ribs, but
Yeah,
and a couple
exactly.
missing.
They got the bye next week though, so I'm going to stick with that theory of
Ooh.
fucking
Whoever's got the bye.
turn up this week, put everything in, and then got the bye.
Rest your ribs after that.
Right, so
Jeez.
you're going Chooks?
I'm going to Chooks.
I've gone bunnies.
Yeah, I'm actually going to go Bunnies. I think they'll be stinging after the loss to Penrith.
Yeah, and they played very well against Cronulla in that first game too.
Yeah, I don't know. I hope Roosters win, but I think Rabbitohs will. Yeah, Rabbits. I'm going Rabbits.
Yeah,
You won't
sticking
say
with
that too
bunnies.
many times. You hope Roosters win.
Yeah, fuck.
No, I just think I like the. Yeah, anyway. Right.
It's after that.
Saturday we got Titans versus Storm.
Which I'll be at.
You
Well,
going?
Yeah.
True.
He's down in
Pop
Goldie
that
this
on.
Good
weekend.
stuff.
Yeah.
Super, super.
Fuck, you get around.
I
I'm
reckon.
a busy man.
Fucking oath.
Yeah, I'm going to go the Storm.
Me too.
Yep, I think everyone.
Righto.
That's just going to be, I'm going there to watch 50-0.
Yeah.
But it'll be
Wow.
beers and footy.
And
Hopefully.
Cowboys, Warriors. Well, just for my bet's sake, I hope the fucking Cowboys pump them.
Yeah, I think the Cowboys. You've already explained that one. 4:30 in the RV.
Yeah, I'm going
couple
Cowboys
of
as
big
well.
boys.
Yeah, that's right. The big bros. And then that day we got Bronx versus the Spooners.
Yeah, the Bronx. It's got to be the Bronx.
Oh, you sure you don't want to tip Dragons this week, Raper?
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah.
Bronx.
I'm going Bronx, obviously.
Yep. Righto, boys. Sunday, 2 games. We got the battle of the people the teams that we thought were going to go well this year was Bulldogs and the Tigers.
Oh,
Well,
So
they did pull
there's-
off a win against Melbourne.
Yeah.
it was
So-
great to see,
it
and the
was.
Tigers were bad again.
So at least we sort of got one thing a bit right there, like with the Bulldogs.
One game.
No, but I mean, well, there was only one game before that too.
They played shocking, so they've gone shocking to really good.
Yeah, but I mean, like, that we
Yeah.
might be. There's a bit of hope that we might be
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
With the Dogs,
Even
where the
if they-
Tigers are just.
Lose the rest of their games, they've still got to win over Melbourne.
Yeah,
they'll just-
we told you boys.
Yeah, exactly.
We fucking told us. But I'm going the Dogs.
Yeah, I'm going to go the Dogs.
I'll back Dogs as
Until the
well.
Tigers show me something, I won't be backing them.
Exactly.
Left Tigers. Yeah. And then to finish off, boys, we got Raiders Sharks at
Yeah.
GIO Stadium.
Going
It's
Sharkies.
in the afternoon.
Nico's still out, isn't he?
Yep.
GIO's at fucking Canberra, right?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
going
it is.
Canberra.
Yeah, me too.
I'm going Canberra for an upset there.
Even though
right.
it's in the afternoon, it shouldn't matter too much with the weather-wise.
It is their first home game.
Yeah,
the old,
so
the
far
old
too,
Viking
but
clap.
Yeah, I'm going to go Canberra.
I'm still going Sharkies.
Righto.
Yeah.
They did perform the last,
They're
you know,
they lost to Rabbitohs, but Trindle's playing pretty well filling in for Nico Hines.
Yeah.
They're not fucking playing bad footy. I think
yeah.
Raiders, 2 losses in a row, their confidence is going to be
Yeah,
depleted.
but Ricky's just stuck it up them this
Oh,
week.
yeah. He's still stinging, getting shafted from the
Yeah.
RRLC.
Yeah.
Wait, but
But,
he can't argue with the bloke that replaced him.
Nah, that's right.
Exactly right.
He's got fuck all to stand on.
Yeah, what do you reckon, boys?
Yeah, that was good. We went a bit arse about there at the
Fucking
end with
no.
the tips that we forgot to tell
Oh,
you.
we had to
but
throw him in, though.
yeah, bloody
Can't
hell.
leave him out.
Yeah. Righto. Well, hey, love doing it. And
Absolutely.
don't forget, jump on, give us a like, follow, subscribe.
That's
do all
right.
the good stuff. Tell
Tell
your
your mate
mates
about
about
us.
us.
Hopefully we can get a
Jinx.
couple of winners for you.
Yeah, keep on the win streak.
Yeah, that's the go.
All right.
right.
See you.
See ya.